Hey, what's going on, guys? This is me and Jimmy Gamer, and I'm joined by Kota,
Hello.
and we are back on the Friendcraft server once again, and we're gonna be doing some Minecraft things.
Yep. I am finally making an enchanter. I finally got the materials for it. Got some obsidian. We got 4 obsidian. Got 2 diamonds that I found. I just happened to find exactly 2 diamonds while I was in the mines. So, there's that. And, like my pickaxe really needs to be enchanted. It's on like half health right now. So yeah, we need some enchantments like really bad. So I'm focused on making an enchanter today. That's going to be the first thing that I do. And then I guess we're going to set up like a temporary area for it, at least, because I don't know where we're going to permanently put the enchanter. But I'm going to get together a bunch of bookshelves and stuff. Because we've got a crap ton of sugarcane already harvested and ready to go. And we've got some leather. I might have to harvest some more leather, but that won't be a problem. Anyway,
Yeah,
let's go.
we'll just set up like a place out here or something.
Yeah.
If it's out in the open, everybody will find it. Everybody's up there. I up there is a work in progress, and I think nobody will go up there looking for it. But if it's out here where people can see it, just walking around,
Yeah.
like I don't know where, but. Okay, let's sleep first so I can look around and not worry about creepers. And oh my gosh, don't want that to despawn. And we're back on the server. We're doing some things. We are. I actually wanted to go around and show why I got done between streams.
I just did a lot of mining between streams.
I worked really hard on the stairs, and it's almost done. It just has a couple of finishing touches, which I'm gonna add this stream. Some of it, not all of it. There's still a bunch I need to do. One of them is I need to get a bunch of moss so I can add some mossy cobble on it, but I don't have enough moss currently, nor have I been working on that because I did some mining between streams too, and also I did some farming, lots of farming. There's lots of bread.
You just left the door open. What the heck, man?
Yeah, I forgot about it. There's a lot of bread. I made a lot of bread. Oh, but I just walked over here, walked down it, but... Okay, so here's what I did. I made these little light posts. These originally just had tops on them of spruce, but they produced no light, and then creepers were spawning. It was a mess. So I had these light posts. They look really nice. Last stream, I kind of theorized about what I was going to do with this. I kind of theorized what I was going to do with this, and I changed my mind about 3 times, but here's my final for what I'm actually doing for this railing here. This is my final for now. So I actually just thought of something even cooler, but I think I'm going to leave this the way it is, the post, but I may change these again. By the way, it's the post, it's the railing, so you don't just run off on your horse, or if you're just running blindly. Coming down, same thing on the next level, dark oak, some spruce trapdoors, so it's a little bit taller, you won't run over it. I'm working on getting these looking like the ones up there. I quite honestly just need to make some more more oak trapdoors, I mean. And I haven't yet, mostly because when I was scaffolding to do it originally, I fell and died, and I was just kind of like, I just don't want to die again. So I'm taking a break on that for right now so I don't get frustrated myself. Alright, now the stairway's done. It all connects. I also need to go down at the bottom and add these because I think these look really cool. So it's a small detail that probably won't even be noticed, but I still think it'd be really fun. I'm gonna add these at the bottom log. And now I'm going to strip the log above it. So it has a nice transition. So, Kota, what are you doing currently? You making the enchantment table?
Yeah.
Because what we could probably do this stream is we could probably go and make some books. We have quite a bit of leather.
Yeah, I did. I made all of it. It was only enough for 3 shelves.
Oh, okay. It's a little less than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So I know we had quite a bit of leather, but I guess maybe I just underestimate bookshelves.
Because they take 3 books for 1 shelf.
Yeah.
Is the thing. So it takes a lot.
Cause yeah, Kota's got that diamond pickaxe. She
actually,
really wants to
there's
get.
still some more leather, but
Oh,
I
you
guess I
probably
ran
ran
out
out
of
of wood. Oh, paper? Oh man, paper. That's a surprise too. But again, 3.
But I
sugar cane.
didn't grab all the sugar cane.
Oh, okay.
So we still have more. So I'm gonna go make more.
And don't worry, people that are watching that actually play on the server. We are going to keep powering it up. We're not going to leave it like that. Probably won't even be like the way it is right now for very long, matter of fact. We have so much sugar cane, and we're working with cows right now to get more actual, to get more of the actual, leather.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we got 3 more. Now we're actually out of leather, so I gotta farm some more.
I've been trying to. I'm just waiting for wheat to grow at this point.
Okay.
How's everyone doing tonight? We got 1 viewer in the chat. Don't be afraid to talk. The chat is open and we are watching it. How are you doing tonight, Kota?
Yeah, pretty good.
How's
I'm
your...
a little sleepy, but
Yeah.
it's been one of those like rainy, gloomy days, so I'm just like very low energy.
In case you guys are kind of confused about, wait, you guys are streaming Minecraft tonight? It's Friday. You do that on Monday. It's mostly because Diablo's still not ready, and the server did just open recently again.
Yeah, so we're really just wanting to like kind of hammer down on Minecraft, on the Minecraft early game.
Before we can really get the really fun stuff we have planned for later on, like events, games. Well, actually, we'll probably start games right now, but I don't know how it would go at this point. We just gotta wait and see. Because we do have some people on the server that doesn't really like early game Minecraft stuff.
Yeah, it would seem.
So we're trying to hurry through it as much as possible, even though originally I wanted to kind of take our time and just kind of enjoy the early game for what it is.
Yeah.
Because eventually it does get like a little repetitive once you get diamond gear and like buff it out.
Especially once you like defeat all the bosses and everything.
But
no.
this season we have some big plans for the server. So what happened? What happened?
Trampled my freaking crops on accident.
I guess it broke them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying.
They're the melons too.
Yeah, the
melons and the pumpkin.
The melons broke again?
Yeah, they're always freaking breaking.
Jeez, it's almost like these melons aren't even melons, they're grapes. Sturdy fruit, my ass. you guys are coming from my Twitter post, please drop a follow. Be much appreciated. Before the stream, I posted on my social medias to let everybody know that I was streaming tonight. We're playing Minecraft.
Did you also do Instagram?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I forget. I forget to do Instagram because I don't have that many followers.
Oh. That's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't promote it like we promote you. Which, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, Kota has an Instagram, and she thinks you guys should follow it at Dakota Styles Life because she is doing some amazing Instagram work. She's been doing lots of photos of, like today she did a pretty cat photo. I know the internet loves cat pictures. And food. The internet loves good looking food too. And of course, at the core of it, it's style. She's been posting some amazing photos taken by yours truly, but modeled by her. Trust me, she does the magic of making the photos. I just capture the moment.
Aww. Well, you know what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so... What does that say?
It means those photos are gonna be gorgeous because you're gorgeous.
Aww.
But...
Aww.
Besides me loving my wife.
We're all lovey-dovey right now.
Please.
We're doing wedding planning.
Please make sure and follow her if you want to see more stuff like that. She might have to block me if she wants to post wedding stuff. I'm not supposed to
I know.
say.
I can't really... I got the dress. But I can't post anything yet.
Can you post, like, restricted posts? Like, I'm not allowed to see the post or something?
I
Is
can
that a thing? Like...
Maybe? I don't know. I might have to try.
We've been having so much we've been having so much of a coal crisis. We've resorted to using charcoal.
Yeah.
And if we get any more desperate, we're gonna have to start doing kelp. I swear.
We don't even have kelp. Well, there's probably kelp.
I was gonna say a kelp farm would be that hard to set up early game, especially like probably could do like a non-redstone one maybe.
Yeah.
And kelp isn't terrible. The worst thing about kelp
What is that?
is the fact that...
What's there a floating block? What? Oh, that's leaves.
Oh my god, there's one bit of wood left on that tree I cut down.
Just all the way at the top.
I'll grab me a pickaxe.
Yeah! Look at that!
So I cut down some trees earlier, and apparently I missed one block of wood on 2 trees. Which is super annoying.
Where's that?
Oh, you seen it? I didn't even see it earlier. I never look up that high, probably.
I don't know, I can't see. It's dark out now. Oh, wait. I see. Yep, 1 block of wood in there, too. Oh, that's so funny. I'm going to sleep, though.
Oh, okay. Sleep well.
Man, I'm so sleepy. IRL.
She is actually very sleepy.
Yeah.
She,
like I said, it's because I'm so low energy today because of all the, like, gloom out today.
I was also gonna mention she was up late after the dress thing yesterday.
Yeah,
and then
hanging out with my mom.
We had to wake up early because our kids is on a set schedule.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, leave a comment down below if next time we stream Minecraft, we should get somebody in here as a guest to play with us. We got tons of people on the server. Yeah, like the first stream we had Bundy on it.
Oh, like one of the other members.
Yeah, like, you know, just let us know. Like, we don't all play on the same time. Like, as you can see, Bundy's been the organization master in here.
Oh, yeah. He's been doing all this stuff, and it's awesome.
If you guys would like to see him play with us some more, or see CM Gamer or somebody else play, let us know. We'll talk to him, get him on the server again, and we'll play and do some mining or something. Who knows? We need to figure out what one of these beehives are actually being used and which ones aren't.
I'm using them all.
Yeah, but the bees aren't going in all the hives. I don't think this hive's even being used at all right now.
Who knows?
Because I kind of want to just, like, have, like, a couple of hives. I really don't want to have... Like, if we're going to have beehives, I'd rather have them all in one spot and not just kind of, like...
Well, we don't have Silk Touch yet is the thing. I mean, that's part of the reason why I want to get the Enchanter up and running, though. So
well,
that
I was
we
thinking,
can
like...
get Silk Touch.
Like, if we can get them just to use these 3, I would love that versus, like, using the 2 that are over there.
Them.
Well, I don't want to have too many bees because that could mess up our spawnage.
That's fair.
What's I gotta do? Oh yeah, I gotta get that tree thing. What the heck? A couple of spruce leaves attached to the dark oak.
Nice. I've been seeing a lot of that over there. There's like different leaves on the different trees.
Yeah, it's real weird, but probably it's because our tree farm's so close to each other.
Yeah, it's
Which
not very organized.
We're also trying to figure out what to do with the tree farm to like help organize it.
Are you starving?
Yeah.
Oh man, so we just finished earlier tonight. We finished the Book of Boba Fett. Epic.
Yeah, we are a little bit behind. But we're working we have another show we're going to be watching next, probably.
Yeah, I think we're going to watch what's it called, The Bad Batch?
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, Kota was looking at it a minute ago.
Yeah.
I was surprised that Cad was in it, so I'm a little interested, but I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
not even spoilers because we were just looking at like the thumbnails
yeah.
of the season.
Like the reason why I'm iffy on the Bad Batch is because unlike Clone Wars: The Final Chapters, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, I've heard nobody talk about it, so I'm kind of just like maybe it's not that good.
At the same time though, it's probably just for like the people that watched the Clone Wars. Because the Clone Wars was only, so many people that were really into that. It wasn't like all the Star Wars fans were watching the Clone Wars.
Maybe. I'm just worried about if it doesn't...
And, it's characters from that.
If it doesn't have the mass audience appeal, I'm nervous that it's not going to be interesting. But, we'll see. Like, I'll go into it with an open mind, because it is a Star Wars property, and so far... watching Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus, they're 3 for 3. Because there's 2 seasons of Mandalorian.
Oh. And there's going to be a third, and we think we know what it's going to be, but we're not going to say anything because of spoilers.
Yeah. We gotta keep in mind, unlike Mandalorian, which was totally fair game that we talked about it on stream because it was a year old, Book of Boba Fett just came out, so we're not going to spoil it
the
for at least...
last episode just came out, this week or last week.
Yeah, I think it's only fair game, a year after it came out. If you haven't watched it after a year something's come out, that's your fault you haven't watched it, not mine. It's just
but
a
we'll
situation...
still give, a spoiler alert, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna... at this point, I could be like, Tony Stark died at the end of Endgame.
Oof. Rough memories.
But that was 4 years ago. But something that's a year ago, I will say spoiler alert, and I'll give a heads up before I say something. But something that's 4 years old, yeah, that's common knowledge, unless you're just not interested
unless
in
you're
that.
Living under a rock.
If you're not interested in
watch it.
Because there are some people that think, oh, the superhero genre is ruining movies. And I can agree.
Oh my gosh, did you know, apparently the word superhero is I don't know if it's copyright or trademarked or something, but the only 2 companies that can use it are Marvel and DC.
Hmm.
Just the word superhero.
Interesting. I don't understand that.
It's pretty interesting.
Well, that's why, I guess that explains why animes like My Hero Academia, where they're in a school, basically like, someone described it to me the other day on a podcast, and I was like, oh, okay, I understand. They were just like, My Hero Academia is like Naruto with superheroes. In that show, they actually don't call them superheroes, they just call them heroes.
Interesting. Oh, sorry.
Gotcha, I need some food, good idea. Which, in case you guys are wondering why we're excited about Cad Bane being in the Bad Batch, we liked him in Clone Wars. That's really about it.
Yeah, he was a pretty epic
Yeah, he's a cool
character.
He's a character. It's also got like a lot of. He's a dick.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the character you root for. He's the character you see, and you're like, oh, someone's dying.
Right.
Because he's a killer, and he does his job, usually.
Right. He's normally like, he's like one of the best at his job kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ugh. Excuse my yawn.
Which I also don't, I fully don't like the whole thing of calling Marvel and DC movies superhero movies. I'd rather just call them comic book adaptation. Because not all superhero movies is a comic book adaptation. Like The Incredibles or Big Hero 6. And not every comic book adaptation is also a superhero movie. I can't think of any off the top. Oh, I got one. Scott Pilgrim. Not a superhero. Actually, a comic book video game movie. So I very much don't like that the critics use superhero movie as like an actual term.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something that I think over time will change. When they kind of have... Because right now, like, the last time they made a comic book movie that wasn't superheroes was like 2009. So it's still going to be a bit before they probably make more that's not about superheroes. In which I also want to mention that Black Widow, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She had a movie. Is her movie a superhero movie, even though she doesn't have superpowers?
She's technically not a superhero, yeah. I don't know. It's tough, you know?
Like, I don't know what defines it. Because she does fight people with superpowers, like
yeah.
Ultron, Loki. But, like, her movie herself definitely was, like, I compare it to, like, it's like Daredevil versus Iron Man. Like, his stuff's a lot more grounded.
I can't say anything about her movie because I haven't seen it.
I haven't either, but I just know she's not fighting, like, a Thanos level threat or, like, an Iron Man level threat.
Who knows? Maybe she is. Maybe she is. Who knows? We haven't seen it yet.
Maybe. Okay, I'll stand corrected for now. I'll come back to this after we watch it.
Yeah. We'll probably watch it soon because it's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably watch it soon.
So what are you doing? You're working on the books?
Breeding some cows.
Oh, okay. Hello, cows.
Did you just breed them again?
Yeah.
You didn't breed all of them.
Well,
you just bred 2.
I know, because you got up there. I was gonna see what you were gonna do.
You go sleep.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were gonna do when you got up there, so I was just gonna step aside. Let me put this away.
I'm gonna use the last of my fishing rod now.
Oh, you gone through a fishing rod already?
Yeah.
Have you got anything good from fishing?
I got one enchanted book.
Was it a good one?
It was projectile protection.
Oh, okay. Honestly, your armor glowing. I thought this whole time you picked it up off a monster.
The helmet was.
Oh, the iron helmet was?
The iron helmet was already enchanted because I picked it up off a mob. I've just been like taking an iron ingot every so often once it gets like below half and just like going to repair it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I've been getting a decent amount of levels and
we have plenty of iron right now.
Yeah. And I've been the one mining most of it too, so like I've already like got the access to it before it goes in the chest. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the rest of this fishing rod, and then I think I'm gonna... What was that? Was that by you or me?
This is by you. I'm in here. Yeah, right there.
Dude, no! Oh, you're so dead, man.
I need some sticks.
What you doing up there, man? You scared? Scared you're gonna lose? Scared you're gonna die? Give me your pearl?
Or give me your eye.
What the heck? What? Excuse me?
Hell yeah. He activated Ultra Instinct.
Whoa, there's 2!
No, he multiplied. It's even cooler. Unfair, but cool.
Okay, now where's that other one? Where'd it go? Dang, I think he's just gone. He ran.
Maybe he never existed at all.
But there were 2!
Dun, dun.
What if he went down here? Did he hide down here? No.
There's
he
not
did
much room in there. Oh, you could have put the enchanter in there, have like just a roof over him.
I did get a pearl though.
Oh. It's really good early game. Early game pearls are pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go grab actually my diamond pickaxe too.
Why? Why are animals just multiplying?
Rabbits over here, I swear. That's my chest, don't worry about what's in there.
Hmm? What chest?
My chest.
Your chest? What's in it?
Diamonds.
Ooh, diamonds, eh?
You knew that was in there.
How many diamonds?
Not that many.
Let's see then. More than I have.
I would have gave you a diamond. I planned on giving you a diamonds for the enchanter.
Yeah, but I was like, I found 2 diamonds. I may as well. What else am I going to use 2 diamonds on right now?
I don't know, you already got a sword.
Yeah, because I asked you for 2 diamonds.
Can make a hoe.
Why would I make a diamond hoe early game?
I don't know.
Like, that's the last thing that you make a diamond version of.
I guess if you're really into farming.
I mean, I am, but I don't need a diamond hoe.
So I'm gonna do some strip mining. I really got nothing else to do this stream. Oh my gosh. There's just
Iron?
gold.
That's iron.
Is it?
Yes?
Oh yeah, it's
You
iron.
colorblind?
I can't tell. It's surrounded by granite and it's dark. I thought
Gold
it was...
is bright yellow now. Like, it's bright yellow.
Well,
Like, you can't miss it at this
yeah,
point.
but the textures, it's new to me.
It's the same texture, but it's bright yellow.
But yeah, comment down below if you guys watched Book of Boba Fett and what you thought about it. I liked the ending. I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, too.
I think it was exactly what it needed to be, and it also ended up tying up all the loose ends at the end.
Yeah.
It's just, the series definitely was not what I was expecting, but
Right.
I kind of like it. I just wish we got more backstory of Boba Fett before the last movie. Like, I'd like to see more from in between movie 3 and 4 of Boba Fett. Maybe they're saving that for later in a different series. Like,
Who knows?
Disney sure do love their crossovers, so maybe we'll see it some other time.
Yeah.
Because it just so happens that Obi-Wan's coming out on May the 4th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And who else? You? Yeah.
So
Now for the
everybody's...
slaughter.
So for once, Star Wars is actually having a series come out on May the 4th.
Interesting.
But the fan base actually is not happy about it this time.
Oh, why?
So Obi-Wan comes out May 4th.
Oh, I didn't know this.
But the problem is, if they did it on May 25th, it would have been the anniversary of last time we seen Obi-Wan in a Star Wars movie.
I mean, what would you prefer? The anniversary of Obi-Wan or just the whole, like, May the 4th thing? Because I know a lot of people have actually been, like, annoyed with Disney for not doing anything for May the 4th ever since they've owned Star Wars.
I think I'd rather them say May the 4th for releasing Star Wars movies. I kind of think it's weird that the Star Wars movies are always a Christmas release. I'd rather them do May the 4th. So I feel like for a while, before they ended the saga, like every December a Star Wars movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool, but like, May the 4th, like you have your own day.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of anything else that has its own day that isn't just arbitrary or weird.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently, just the other day was Mewtwo's birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
In the original Pokemon Red version, they have a journal that reads, February 2nd, Mewtwo was created.
Oh, so it's like...
It's
It was
been a
like
little
last
bit.
week.
Yeah, it was last week. I forgot about it, though, because we were talking about days, like... And guess what didn't happen on February 2nd? Anything Pokemon related.
Man.
The only thing in the series that actually has like a date connecting to it, canon-wise,
Niantic missing out.
Only thing in the series that has like
could have done a Mewtwo special.
Yeah. He could have totally done that. Been cool. I'm still waiting on the third Mewtwo movie.
Why do you think there needs to be a third one?
They keep teasing him.
Teasing him how?
They keep having him in the anime. Like, most recently, he came back and beat the crap out of Ash again.
What? How am I not catching anything?
And I think it's just like, come on, we need Mewtwo Strikes Back again.
Maybe they're just keeping him as, like, a recurring special character now.
They're like, guys, if Pokemon ever, like, shit hits the fan, we can always just cash in on Mewtwo again, because everybody loves him. They're like, him and Lucario.
Yeah.
Because now Ash has a Lucario. Which, you know, Ash in his infinite knowledge, he was like, oh, look, it's Mewtwo. I gotta fight him. Go, Lucario. You know, a fighting type against a psychic type. What's gonna go wrong?
It's true, he did. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Which is cool. I love that he has Lucario, but it's just like, just doing the same old thing of not remembering types, even though he's been in like 14 Pokemon tournaments. And almost won 2 of them.
As a 10-year-old.
I love that ESPN, when Ash won the Pokemon League, made a post about a 10-year-old Ash Ketchum. His 13-year-long rookie career won the Pokemon League.
ESPN did?
Yeah.
What do they have to do with Pokemon?
Oh, it's a fictional sport. So they thought they'd do a gag article about it just by how absurd it is. Because he was 10 years old, but he's had 13-year-long rookie career. And his 13-year-long rookie career. Or rookie year. Rookie year, he said. Which is technically wrong, because Ash did have 11th birthday in the anime.
Oh, so he's 11 now.
He's supposed to be, but eventually at some point...
What, did they, like, reset him?
I guess. It's weird, because he had an 11th birthday in the third Pokemon movie. But then, like, a couple years later, they were just like, oh, this Pile Town, the home of 10-year-old Ash Ketchum.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
It's just like, wait.
Did he not turn 11? Was that just... What?
Did they just, like...
Was that just a fever dream or something?
Plot hole yourself? Like, what the hell? Because they had him...
That whole episode was... So, his 11th birthday was just his imagination. He's like, oh man, there's some... I've heard of this thing called a birthday and this age called 11, but I don't know. I don't know. He has a dream about it, and you know, it's all in his head.
Because they had like a special episode of Ash had like a year anniversary of him meeting Pikachu, so it had to have been his, like, they didn't call it his 11th birthday, but it only makes sense that it was his 11th birthday.
Because it was his 10th birthday when he met Pikachu.
Yeah, it was actually his 10th birthday.
It was his 10th birthday when he went on his adventure. Because that was the thing, he turned 10, and it just happened to be the day that...
Professor Oak was given that Pokemon. Yeah. So it's so weird how they made this, like, special for, like, him meeting Pikachu, their anniversary, but then they just totally...
So they disregarded Ash's age.
Yeah, they didn't actually mention that he was 11, but it's just like, well, he has to be 11 because that was his birthday. And, like, at the end of it, he blows out a birthday candle. Like, he walks in with Pikachu with a cake, and he's like, oh, you know, this is for the anniversary of me meeting you. And then he blows out a candle on a birthday cake. And it's just like, that's a birthday cake. He blew out the candle on the birthday cake.
No. It wasn't Ash's birthday. It was
Pikachu's birthday. Oh, this whole time Pikachu was aging. There's
Ash
actually
is some sort of like vampire, isn't he? He's some sort of vampire. Like he stays the same age throughout the years, but Pikachu ages. Pikachu gets older.
There is a theory that every single time he goes to a new region, it's actually not the same Pikachu he brings.
What?
That he like at some point like replaces Pikachu every single time, and that's why every Pikachu is stronger because he's breeding them.
What?
Because typically breeded Pokemon have better stats than ones you find in the wild.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because there's a chance that the...
Well, why don't I become a freaking Pokemon breeder then and start trading?
Because there's a chance when you start breeding Pokemon that the really good stats that the parent has, the child will inherit, plus the ones that the other mon has that might be bad on the child, on the other parents.
Bad or good?
So like every mon has like stats, like has natures. And if you breed one that's modest and one that's serious, there's a good chance that the child will end up inheriting the best stats between the two of them. And then every generation prior that you would breed after would just become better and better until it's like the perfect stat Pokemon.
I mean after, not prior.
After, yeah. After, it would just get better and better.
Interesting.
Now you mentioned...
I just fished up a leather.
Ooh, make a book. Hello, welcome to the mining and Pokemon stream on Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, with that knowledge now, I didn't know that, so I'm gonna breed Pokemon more now. Especially those EVs. I mean, you already bred them, but then I can like get 2 from you and breed them further.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna breed more anyway, just to... You know what? That makes so much sense, though.
But...
Like, has it always been like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
that makes a lot more sense then, because I originally, in Platinum, that was my first Pokemon game. In Platinum, I caught 2 EVs and wound up breeding them to get... so that I could get all of the evolutions. And it seemed like the first 2 that I had, like, weren't that great even after evolving. Like, they weren't as good as the ones that I evolved later on. And I thought maybe it was just because, like, I wasn't smart about, like, I don't know, the nature or something, or I didn't level it up enough or give it the right moves or something. I don't know. But maybe it's just as simple as that.
And there is, just like for everything in Pokemon, there's a chance where you would do that and the child actually isn't better.
Yeah.
Like it's just about the same as the parents.
How high are those chances? Like what are the odds of that?
It's
of them being better.
Well,
versus the same. Do you know the numbers?
I don't. It's rare, I'll say that. When I was doing it in Sword and Shield, well, I was doing this in Sword and Shield for Ponytas because I wanted a really good new Ponyta.
Yes.
I was trying to get a shiny of it, but I didn't. But I kept looking at the stats and noticing that some of them were better than others. And that was probably about... So, out of 50 Ponytas, I would say that only about 4 of them were actually better than the parent stats. So it's, you know, it's a really small % chance, but it can happen. And when it does, it can really make a big difference. Because all of a sudden, your mon that might be not able to take hits, all of a sudden it can take hits because it's got better stats.
Man, this is one tough rock. I thought it would be dead by now. I thought it would shatter by now. Apparently not.
So I was saying earlier, I want to make some redstone machines.
Yeah.
And one of them I want to make is an AFK fishing.
Oh, like, is it like the one that you did last season?
Yeah, where you just throw the rod and it just, when you get a catch, it comes out and you just throw it again.
Yeah. It just comes out automatically and it doesn't break your rod or anything.
Nope, it just heals it, or it doesn't, like the game breeds that didn't count, but it actually did.
Yeah. It's kind of like as if you were to just switch items. It doesn't actually take anything off of the fishing rod.
Yeah.
Yawn. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry that I'm so low energy tonight. Dang, kitchen just bowls. What the heck, man? Give me like a fresh fishing rod, please, with enchantments. With like beautiful enchantments of like lure. Give me like lure or something.
But while we've been very big into Star Wars, my brothers apparently have been hammering Naruto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they both really like it, and they didn't... Unlike Dragon Ball, where we grew up with it and we all like it, we never watched Naruto as a kid.
Mm.
And it was probably my fault because I watched a few episodes of the early series, and it was a wee bit boring, so I didn't continue. But that's just because, from what I understand, it just kind of starts out slow. But it picks up. But I didn't stick with it because I thought that was boring, and I was like... I was still in that phase where, as a kid, I was just kind of like, well, if I'm not interested watching it now, why would I be interested later? But it gets really cool later, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, my brother and I think my sister also watched Naruto with him.
It's a great, from what I understand, it's a great gateway anime.
Mm.
It's one of the longest running ones that has, like, plenty of lore and characters to love and hate, and...
Oops.
It's also kind of one of those animes where, by the end of it, they're super strong, but, like, it takes a long time for them to get there, so... You're not starting a series and they're building up planets. Like, it's mostly hand-to-hand choreography they're doing, which is pretty cool.
So what, kind of like in Dragon Ball, or even less so than that?
Even less so than that, because they can't fly.
Interesting.
They can't.
I mean,
fly.
at the beginning in Dragon Ball, they can't fly, right? That's something they learned during the show. Like, I didn't watch the original series.
Later on, yeah, that's something that Goku learns later on. Actually, when Goku was a kid and he had a tail, he used to use his tail as a helicopter to kind of give himself, like, a float. But he couldn't, like, do it for very long, otherwise it got him really tired.
Well, I'm sure. If I were to try to use my arm as a freaking helicopter, I can't imagine how that would feel very good.
I think if we went back and watched the original Dragon Ball, you would like it. It's the first season is, like, charming. It's, like, full of childhood wonder. But late in the second season is when it kicks up with more of stuff like Z had, where it's like fighting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because we watched
GT.
Yeah, we watched GT, and I just wasn't really a fan of that.
Well, I didn't want to tell you this, but I think I will. GT is like the unwanted child of Dragon Ball. But I love it because I grew up with it.
So that's what your bias is.
I love it because I grew up with it.
Because you were telling me...
I love Super Saiyan 4 because it
it finally broke. I mean, the whole thing of Super Saiyan 4 like is really cool. It looked really cool.
We watched it, like the whole intro where he's like, he finally gets through it, all the great ape form and gets control, and then he shrinks and then like he does that big roar and like his his power's like, oh my god, there's water here. Okay. His power is just like going crazy, and then you got the moon right behind him and it turns red. It's so cool. But
Yeah. But, like, you were telling me that it was
Oh.
really similar to... Oh, that's an underwater cave. You were telling me that it was really similar to the original Dragon Ball in...
Yes, that's what they
in,
were...
like, the storytelling style.
Yeah, that's what they were going for, but most people think they failed and just made a terrible knockoff. I thought it was good, but again, I'm biased. I like GT a lot.
Yeah, you are biased.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was good as a kid. I still think it's good. It's a bit weird because the version we were watching was the HD remaster, and I noticed in that one they actually changed a lot of the music. Because like as a kid, they had like a cool rap theme song. It was pretty cool. But it seems like the HD remaster added their own soundtrack, it was fine. It was they did the Japanese soundtrack because back in the 90s, when they did anime, they couldn't get the rights for the Japanese soundtrack, so they just made their own soundtrack.
Interesting.
So sometimes music just did not match up. Like the American Yu-Gi-Oh song sounds way cooler than the Japanese one. Because the American one sounds very Egyptian inspired, but the Japanese one just sounds like your basic soap opera intro.
Interesting.
Oh, they're just a random bit of deep slate here. Okay.
Oh wow, and you're down at 5.
Yeah, I'm at
I think
5.
that's when it starts spawning in, is around 5 though. Kind of like, because it starts spawning in where Bedrock would be.
Oh, okay. Man, Bedrock at 5 would have sucked.
Bedrock was at 5.
It was? Oh, yeah, you're
like
right.
You couldn't go down to 0. Between like the lowest you could go, I think, was 3, and that was if you found one of those spots where it just like was a pit surrounded by bedrock, I guess.
I actually want to eventually go down and see how far you can actually go now. Because I haven't seen Bedrock, but...
I think it's -100.
I thought it was,
because I thought there was some... I've heard something about -99 is like the lowest. So I think Bedrock would be at like -100, I guess.
Okay.
I forgot what I...
We'll find out. Because I just want to see it. Because I actually don't know if they updated the bedrock texture since the update, because they moved it too. Because Minecraft loves to update textures for no reason. Like, I think the old stone texture was fine, but then they added the new one that's more detailed. And it's okay too. At this point, I'm used to it, but like, they didn't have to change it. I think they only changed it to distinguish stone from
Silk Touch.
Be able to get lucky and get Silk Touch Mending or Silk Touch Unbreaking.
Let's see. Nope, just Silk Touch.
Well, I mean, it's your call if you want to...
I mean, I can use that for this, though, so I can move it.
I'm gonna say it's your call if you want to like re-roll now.
Man, I don't know.
It's also your diamond pickaxe.
We'll see. Yeah.
I'm actually needing to go get a new
Bane of Arthropods, Smite, Sharpness. I think Sharpness. Yeah, that's alright. Fishing Rod. Unbreaking.
So, like,
sure.
a lot of the groundwork for Dragon Ball Z was actually made in Dragon Ball, because because in that show they kind of
Ooh, fortune.
That means you might get more when you break leaves with it, you might get more saplings.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, actually. Interesting. Okay.
Or apples, or both.
That's all the enchanting I'm gonna do for now. Until I get that thing up to level 30, then I might take a grindstone to some of this stuff and try again. But for now, I guess this works.
It's not a bad set, especially the fishing rod being unbreaking. That means you have more of a chance to get better stuff.
Does it?
Yeah, before it breaks, I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm not saying like it's not
like lure.
It's not lure or the sea one.
Yeah, luck of the sea.
It's not that, but now you get to throw it more often and fish more. So.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'll be real with you though. When we start actually getting good fishing rods, I would like to get a lure 3 without luck of the sea.
Why?
Because with luck of the sea, you get a bunch of stuff that's not fish, which is cool.
Oh,
but when you're fishing for food, you kind of want to get more fish than anything else.
Yeah. So you would want to have separate.
Yeah, I like to have 2 separate ones. Like I would like to have one with luck of the sea and then one with lure only.
I'm gonna go down there to sleep in a second. Actually, I neglected to see what I could get on my pants.
On your pants?
Yeah. I'll do that in the morning. I need to figure out the next project for the big, the hall. I need to figure out the next project for the hall.
Where did you put the enchantment table?
Oh, just turn right. When you come out here, just turn right. Go up this hill a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just right here.
Yeah, because it's looking great, but still, it does need some work.
Yeah, it's still certainly a work in progress. I think what I'm probably going to do next is... I think I'll do like well, actually I don't know, because I was going to say windows, but I don't know if we have enough glass.
We really don't have sand.
Yeah.
We've got to find a desert.
Oh my gosh.
Look, it's time to pin the herd.
Yep.
Literally.
Got a lot of steak.
Cool. From all the mortar.
also use it to get more melons.
Oh yeah, you could. You have a chance to get more when you harvest with it.
Yeah.
For anything, actually.
I mean, I got 25 out of 4 melons, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good, actually. Alright, well, this is where we gotta end. It's been an hour.
Alrighty. Let's toss this stuff in the chest.
Alright guys, that'll be all for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was us playing Minecraft on the Friendcraft realm. Big thank you everybody that watched tonight. Big thank you to the 50 followers. You guys are amazing. Make sure and follow Kota at Dakota Sal's Life on Instagram.
Yep.
Make sure and go on our panels down below the stream or in my info tab and you'll find my YouTube channel. You'll find Kota's Instagram link and you'll also find my Twitch upload YouTube channel where I put all my Twitch streams up right away. So if you missed a stream, you can rewatch it and see what you missed in case you just missed a game that we played that you like to watch. Like right now you'll see up there some Red Dead, some Persistence, and of course Friendcraft Season 3. So make sure and subscribe to those. Follow Kota. Follow me on Twitch if you enjoyed what you watched. And have a great and wonderful night. You guys are amazing. And having an amazing time.
Namaste.